Hi everyone, and Dragon with you. Today I would like to show you the option how to defeat Vadjar level 160. As you can see, I already did that, and actually I didn't make a video unfortunately about that. But my strategy was exactly the same as with level 150, 155, everything was the same except of pet. So sometimes I used Albus, as here you can see he dealt a lot of damage. Sometimes I used Oliver, so use whoever you want. We have three patronage here. So for Yasmin it's of course Albus. She needs a lot of damage, especially extra pure damage. Then for Chin Mao it's Fenris. Fenris gives more damage and armor penetration. And for Rufus it's Oliver. So Oliver provides him with extra health, extra armor and some healing. Basically, Rufus will not survive for a long time and Chinmao neither. But you need them both to keep his first hit. So they need to have, I wrote down, let me say, over 200,000 health. So actually, yes, that's a lot. I will show you that my stats are even better. So at first I would like to show you the general idea and comment on how to do that. So check my version of 150 Vadjar with Oliver. That was kind of practice. Let's see that. So first of all, you need to try to restart till Yasmin survives. So as you can see, Rufus and Chin Mao are good enough to get his first hit and survive that. So now it works. Then immediately push Rufus and wait some seconds before activating Yasmin and look at Chin Mao. So she gets the Dragon Claw and immediately activate her ability. Because that way you will make it impossible for Vadjar to use his AoE ability again. Then just jump Yasmin as soon as you see this ability. Yes, so this ability is devastating, it deals a lot of damage. Fortunately my Chin Mao has a lot of evasion, dodge. Dodge helps a lot here. And basically now you can see that I have armor penetration and it helps here. But remember that Rufus needs to save you from his firestorm. So his ability deals a lot of magic damage, guys. That's a lot. And Rufus needs to have enough magical protection for the team. I mean, he absorbs magical damage. And that's it. So that's the strategy. One more time, I will repeat. So first thing you need is your Chin Mao and Rufus need to have enough health to survive the damage. That's a really important aspect. And I would like to tell that actually at level, let me say, at level 160, Vadjar deals a lot of damage. I will write this down. So now it's 200,000, 31 damage. That's his first stability. So you need to survive this damage once and remember that that's first hit. So your Chin Mao and your Rufus need to survive this. Okay, then so you need to deal damage to Vadjar. Of course, your main damage dealer will be Yasmin, as on the video above. Chin Mao will help her a lot with her Dragon Claw ability, so she will drain percentage of Vadjar's health immediately and bring her armor penetration. So armor penetration, I have 15,000 now. That's enough for Yasmin to melt Vadjar. Astrid and Lucas, her main scene is to bring Lucas on the battlefield, and as a result, Vadjar will fight with Lucas for some time before Yasmin recharges. That's important. So maybe I could play without Astrid. Sometimes I used to like only 3 characters. Astrid died immediately, and still I won. So actually, at that battle, Oliver helped to heal. Here we have Albus, so he just finished the enemy faster. Let's see other stats. I will show you how it works. So let's check damage taken. As you can see, Rufus and Chin Mao got a lot of damage, and usually they die like from the start of the game after several hits of Vadjar. So to make them live longer, you can use Yasmin's dancing. As soon as you can see that Vadjar is about to use his ability, I mean physical damage ability, immediately jump with Yasmin, so she needs to get this damage, she needs to dodge the damage and get energy. And that's how she deals a lot of damage. So Rufus's main thing is the first ability, like it absorbs magic, and that's enough. Check this out. So actually this healing of Rufus was not helping to win, but still his shield absorbed a lot of damage and converted it into Rufus's health. So the healing is less than the damage Vadjar made with his fire. So now let's talk about stats and how good is my party. You will see that I didn't even need Yasmin red, so it's Yasmin orange plus 4, yes, all stars, that's right. But actually she has two skins, the skin for basic maxed and the skin for recent event. It was Halloween, so extra damage, but I didn't max it. It's like 25th level, and that's it. Later I'll show you the artifact. So the main thing about Yasmin, she needs as great dodge as possible, and of course you need damage. So that's why you are going to improve her physical attack. Armor is actually from her agility, so I didn't try to like make her super armored. Instead, she dodges, and that's her defense. Now, about Mao. So Mao, as you can see, she has more health than on the previous video now. So I improved her artifact into max. She has now like 98th level artifact for dodge and for her health. And super dodge. So 4930 for dodge is enough to survive often against Vadjar. So as you can see, she also has a skin for dodge, but again, I would like to say that it's like 25th maybe level, so it's not maxed, and still she's got a nice dodge. I also improved dodge at the forge, so she needs health and dodge and armor penetration. That's her main things. So Rufus. Rufus got more health than he actually has because I had Oliver's patronage providing 30,000 extra health and like 3,000 extra armor. So Rufus's main stats are health here and magic attack. So magic attack improves his shield, his ability to save your heroes from the firestorm. That's exactly what you need. So health and magic attack. Then we go to Astrid. You can see that Astrid is poorly buffed. She doesn't make a lot of physical damage, but as I told you before, her main thing is to let Lucas fight at the front line. So she needs enough physical damage to charge Lucas to make him fight, and Yasmin will stand right behind Lucas and collect energy for future jumps. Okay, let's talk about artifacts. So as you can see, I tried to max my artifacts, but they are not maxed actually. So for Yasmin, it's agility. Agility is super important because it brings her like armor, it brings her attack. So that's the way I buffed her attack so much. And the crit hit chance is good to finish Vadjar faster. As you can see, I didn't invest too much in crit hit chance, but still it's like a nice thing for Yasmin. Then we go to Qin Mao. Qin Mao has a key ability to armor penetration. So armor penetration allows Yasmin to melt Vadjar at the start of the game, and actually during the first like 10 or 20 seconds she deals a lot of damage to Vadjar. And as you can see, I tried to improve her armor penetration, but I don't have enough chaos scores. I hope it will be fixed tomorrow, maybe the day after tomorrow. So yes, armor penetration is important. Then her dodge and health are provided with the second artifact. Today I maxed it thanks to the current event, so it's winter festival. Today is the 3rd of January, and I got extra scrolls, got extra coins, and as a result improved my artifacts. Move on to Rufus. So Rufus is not actually the most important hero in artifacts. Here you can buff his armor if you want to use him as a tank, so it's okay. Stats for health are done by Forge mostly, by Forge and by his strength skin. So as you can see, his artifacts are poorly buffed. And talking about Astrid, she doesn't get a lot from me now because she's a secondary hero. Yes, she can fight, and Lucas is very important, but as you can see, I didn't invest a lot in her artifacts. So some heroes are from my main team. 2 heroes are like secondary. Now about pets. So Albus. Albus deals a lot of pure damage. He also improves pure damage of Yasmin. Remember that her poison is a pure based damage. It cannot be resisted. So actually Albus for Yasmin. Then, as you can see, I improved crystals for her patronage, mainly not for Albus's basic fire. About Oliver, the situation is the opposite. So I invested everything into his covering ability. So health and armor for Rufus here. He has a lot of extra defense for my main team. So Oliver is my main pet right now. Yeah. And the third one is Fenris. So Fenris is a supportive pet. I use him on Grand Arena. He provides physical attack and armor penetration for Chin Mao. Remembering that her basic armor penetration is rather huge, you can easily understand that actually, together with Fenris's buffs, she does a lot of great work. So that's about my current teams. As you can see, today I got 48 on Grand Arena, and you can see that actually almost all my champions are chosen so that I could fight with bosses. And Luther did not fight with Vadjar because I didn't need him because Yasmin got all the damage instead. So same about Maya, I don't use her. So videos about 2 other bosses will be later. Thanks for watching. I hope I didn't tire you, and if you have any questions, feel free to place them under my video. Good luck to you, strong health, and see you later.